Today is lesson 2 of Fundamentals of Sentence Writing, or FSW. Today you're going to learn a couple of strategies to help you mark sentences. The first one is called the pen strategy. You'll notice that all the letters in pens are capital because it's an acronym, and each letter stands for a certain step. So P in pens stands for pick a formula. And what they mean by formula is whether a sentence has one subject, one verb, two subjects, one verb, so on and so forth. So pick a formula, and we're going to learn the formula SV, subject, verb. E stands for explore words to fit the formula. So we're going to think of subjects and verbs. N stands for note the words or write the words down. And then S stands for search and check. Okay, so boys and girls, in the pen strategy, when you are going to just mark a sentence, not necessarily creating one on your own, just marking one that's already been made, you're going to go right to the S step in the pen strategy, search and check. Here's where we mark up our sentences. So in the search and check steps, we start with A. Eventually this is going to spell mark as a way to help you remember the steps, but we're just going to start with A for now, and M will come in later. So A stands for ask. Is there a verb? So you're given a sentence. The first question you ask is there a verb? And you'll mark that with the letter V. R stands for root out the subject. And you're going to ask yourself who or what, and then put in the verb. The last step is K, or key in. On the beginning, does it have a capital letter? The ending, does it have punctuation? And then the meaning, does it make sense? So let's go through the search and check steps on a few sentences. Okay, we're going to mark each verb with a V and each subject with an S. Fix each sentence by adding a capital letter or end punctuation, or by changing a word. Okay, so sentence number 1, I'm going to come right down here. The horse ran fast. So if I'm going through the steps in mark, M we don't know yet. A stands for ask. Is there a verb? And I know that verbs are either action words or mind words. So I'm going to mark ran as my verb because it's an action. Oops. It should be an A. And then the next letter in mark is R. Root out the subject. So who or what ran? The horse ran. That's my subject. I'll mark it with an S. The last step is key in, K. Beginning. Does it have a capital letter? No, so I need to put in 3 lines. End. Has a period. Does it make sense? The horse ran fast. A horse can run. Makes sense. Looks good. I'm done with that sentence. Sentence number 2. A. Ask. Is there a verb? Peter swims every day. Which word is the action? Well, swims. Mark it with a V. Then R is root out the subject. Who or what swims? Peter does, so that's my subject. Mark it with an S. Then key in. Beginning. Do I have a capital letter? Yes. Peter looks good. Ending. There is no punctuation, so you can put one in and circle it. And does it make sense? Peter swims every day. Yep, sounds good to me. I'm going to skip down to number 4, boys and girls, going through the mark steps one more time. So, M, we're skipping for right now. A, ask. Is there a verb, an action? My cat ate me. Ate is my verb. Who or what ate, for rooting out the subject, is the cat. Oops. S is my subject. That's not very good, so let's fix that. Okay. Then the last step is K, key in, beginning. Yep, capital letter. End, punctuation. Does it make sense? My cat ate me. No. I need to cross out one of those words to have the sentence make sense. So, my cat ate. Maybe I want to put in cat food. And I'll just write that in right above the word I crossed out. Okay, your job for today, boys and girls, is to independently complete Learning Sheet 2C and 2D.